the third place team in this tournament also earning a pro bid, and that will be between Rainbow Warriors and Einsteiger, the two teams of Germany.
Could you hear how the mood is? It is magical. We have a magical rounded evening, and there's a big reverse, but it hits not the set, it hits the floor. Now second serve for Clark Marshall, again, world champion, first ever. It's just, I mean, what do you want more? Oh, and there comes the drop.
Incredible drop there by Clark, getting a nice break early on. I just want to emphasize for you guys watching in the background that there are so many people watching these finals. So many people are watching with so much interest, and just, oh, this is going to be a great game.
Yeah, for sure. And this was the second serve here. It is, no, this is going to be the second serve, sorry.
That was second pro bid this year.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Colden, where are you? Giving us false information. The first one being with Katie, like, hi to me. Yes, the first one being with Katie Pearson after winning in Salt Lake City, and her second now being with Ronya. I believe she may have enough points with another partner, but not her automatic pro bid for sure. Thank you, Noah, for keeping us updated. We appreciate you.
All right, Vinny on the serve and didn't know.
That's still not in the rules?
Okay, we have already the first rule question here.
Yes.
300 people here watching this major on the Top Surrounder channel. I really appreciate it. And I don't know at the moment how many on the Spikeball official channel, but I appreciate it. Make sure to follow it. And there's the first place.
That's a bang. So, a little background and context for you guys. Vinny had hit his first serve. Dan, observer, called actively that it was a foot fault. They therefore didn't get the opportunity to play that first serve that lipped up and Clark had a good touch to. So therefore he got his second serve, and then, no touch to Clark on the second serve. As we will probably see a few more of, at least good serves. Maybe not no touches, but at least some good serves, because again, we know how good of a server Vinny is. As he hits another great serve that might have just clipped front rim.
Yeah, the clipped front rim, but like the angle.
This is the thing about Vinny. He has such a huge range. Such a huge. It's so hard as a serve receiver because you are covering so much of a distance, and you need to do it so quickly, as Buddy does there brilliantly.
But serve receiver was decent. Buddy directly calls rim.
Yeah, it was both a no-hit zone and a rim call, and that's the serving pressure that Vinny gets. Even if you get a good touch, it's still going to be a hard recovery set.
Yeah.
2 breaks in a row now. As they call rim.
Direct rim call.
They called rim.
Yeah.
As we have 3 observers here: Max Modell, Ben Danzwitz, and Dan Abrams.
Yeah, I think we should be pretty fine for observing wise, and they know exactly what to do.
And that one's high. But nice start by Vinny and nothing to lose.
They have nothing to lose. Oh, anyways.
Boom boom.
I've heard that Vinny and I'm sorry for what is his name? Ellie. Vinny and Ellie did have their way into the finals by Vinny acing 7 times in a row.
Only 7? No, I'm joking.
But it's like amazing, just amazing.
But here we're about to see a backhand of his own after serve receiving buddies. That's the backhand that we're going to see quite a lot of during this final.
Oh very smart
my
hit.
Gosh.
It was on the floor.
He is not sure if it had touched the floor.
Yeah. We're going to see it in replay.
I think Vinny didn't look confident in it, and therefore I think, but it was like still almost a great touch to get there.
3-4 now. Assistive touch against the Canadian team.
Was the last serve clean, by the way?
It's a bad lip on the first. Oh wait, let me toe drag quick.
Oh my god, what a recovery set. Touches down.
Great touch by Clark.
Set is really short.
Wow!
My god! Body up!
That's a catch.
I think that's clean. I think that's clean.
I think that's clean too.
I think that's clean
we'll
too.
See.
Observers are going to come together, but let's just appreciate how good of a hit this is by Buddy.
Yeah.
I think that's clean for me.
That's clean, to be honest.
Yeah, carries illegal. It wasn't. It didn't stop.
It didn't stop. No.
It was always moving.
Yeah, for me too. But
and it was on its way up.
We'll see. The observer's gonna see what it is. Hit a bad lip on the first. Oh wait, let me drag real quick.
Redo. That's a shame. I think Buddy's disappointed, but I'd also be really disappointed if I'm Vinny and Ellie, because I mean, yeah, it was. It looked clean to me, but again, very hard to tell. Good decision as Clark hits a bang on his, therefore, first serve again on Vinny.
Yeah.
Hitting it, no touching him of his own. Giving him a taste of his own medicine, as we
New
like to
training
say.
clinic incoming. All right. Now, second serve here for Clark Marshall. And Buddy having it.
Goes for a short again, this time side pocket. And that's going to be Vinny back on the ball at 5-4. One thing I will mention about this game, I expect it to go back and forth quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if assistive touch go up a few points, again, you can't put them out at all. As we see an absolute banger. And this is why, again, Vinny is one of the best servers in the world.
It stays so low.
Not only does he have such great range from point A, point B, his widest righty to his widest lefty, his now trigger point of tossing the ball and then making contact is so quick that it's, again, forcing so much footwork from you to be able to get there and get a touch.
And if
you good fakes.
If you if your foot, like if you put your weight on the wrong foot, he will change it and then he will ace you. Like
because he's so quick going from A to B, and then he's also hitting it with such speed towards point A that it's now so hard to get to. As we see him hit an absolute banger.
And you see left and right, everything works. Everything works. It's just so low. It's so quick. My God, what do you want to do against him?
Great toss, great contact, great cut.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard to receive. Again, such a wide range, demanding such a high level of serve, receive, and footwork.
Oh, yeah.
As Buddy gets a touch this time.
Big foot touch. Couldn't bring it back, but it's like, this is high pressure. And Vinny today feels it. Like, he is made in pressure, and this is like...
Yeah, we've been talking a lot this week about Vinny, like his serving and how his serving's improved over the last year. And not only has he increased his serving range, having his lefty cut a little bit wider and his righty cut a little bit wider, he's also increasing his speed of his serve. So his speed of his quickest righty cut and his speed of his quick lefty cut is so much quicker than it was 12 months ago. But now it's demanding even more footwork from you to be able to shuffle across and get that touch.
That's how he tosses. He took it out of his body.
Well, he keeps it lateral toss, but he keeps it inside his body.
Yeah. And then throws it out and cuts it away.
Exactly. So he keeps it inside his body, keeps the ball on the same line the whole time, so there's never so much movement, so it can stay consistent and repeatable, as he likes to use himself. And now he is only now faking with his shoulders and with his elbows. And now when he can get you just off that point, closer to his point A, his righty cut, he'll now toss it very quickly laterally, hit that lefty cut, and again, hits it with so much speed now that it's so hard to serve receive.
There's so much going on when you play with Vinny or play against him. Also, his defense abilities just, they went so up. I saw him playing defense matches, when he didn't hit serves, and that's so great to add up to his playstyle.
100%. Not only is he now improving his serving game, he's also improving those other categories, such as serve, receive.
And he comes back with another banger.
Great recovery set there by Buddy as they hold, very important hold. But yes, not only is Vinny getting even better at his serving, but we're seeing him become a much more all-rounded player, both in defense, setting, serve, receive, and hitting. It's a lovely thing to see.
He's playing all around the net.
Yep.
Oh, drop.
Drop by Buddy. Doing a drop of his own. As we see the wind pick up here in Toulouse. Again, we've had a very change of...
My God, I'm afraid of that. Okay.
Yeah, a very forever changing weather today during the tournament here in Toulouse.
Vinny's a meme and AT are the memes. Is nailing of of toss super good inside and top players and how to improve your game? Yes. Maybe you can also ask Scott. Oh!
Wow, that might have been a rim.
Let's see the replay. Difficult to see from the replay, to be honest.
Vinny is a memer and AT are the memes.
Yeah, that's very true.
The toss talk is kind of memeable, but I think Scott is nailing it with the analysts of the serve tosses. Super good insight into what top players do and how to improve your game. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. For me, I love watching the toss. Everyone loves a banger of a reverse or cut and hand contact.
The toss is really...
The toss
is the thing.
It's the leading domino.
It gets me going.
It does. It gets me going. Look at this lateral toss. No, but seriously, watch great servers such as Thomas Hamilton, Ryan Marino, Vinny. Yeah. Incredible tosses, consistent every time. Lovely to watch. I like watching it. But yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Are we all good?
I don't know. It's just staring at me. I'm confused. I don't know.
Me too. And
All
here we
right.
go. Clark Marshall on the ball. 7-9.
2 points here. Whoa. I think Ellie was there, but couldn't
Yes.
receive it. I don't know why, but
Just
you
a
know,
bad touch.
happens.
I think it was good footwork, just a bad touch.
And we hear the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. European crowd. All right.
Goes for a reverse. Again, I think those, especially when you play at such high-level finals like this, I think it disappoints you when you have good footwork because, again, these all serves are really testing your footwork.
Yeah.
But it's really, really disappointing when you get good footwork.
Goes for the drop here.
Goes for a drop as we pause.
Big swing.
Great touch by
Soft
Buddy.
touch.
Incredible recovery set.
Body up.
Incredible
Let's
body
go.
by Vinny.
Another body
Another
touch.
amazing touch by Vinny. A good
Ah,
set
no
that just clips front rim. A great
What a rally.
example
What a
of
rally.
Vinny adding more things to his game,
Yeah.
and also incredible recovery sets by both teams.
It's just amazing
Wow.
to watch. It's just amazing to watch. Also, the body ups are super clean. We see it here once again. Vinny into the body of Buddy Hammond, putting everything on the line, and then Buddy just missed it. Just clips it onto the room.
Great round net. That's what we love to see. Vinny back on the ball here at 10-8, serving towards Clark Marshall. Fakes. They're absolutely
That's a
play
good
that.
decision, yeah.
Great set.
Oh, did you see? Whoa.
Nice touch, Ben, as the ball comes straight between us. Goes in that little chicken wing gap between Clark's,
Right, Arriva in the chat.
between Vinny's.
I
Sorry,
want to love something as much as Scott loves tosses, and I can absolutely relate.
That's because.
Oh, good serve here.
Jam.
Yeah, and rim.
Good serve. Good serving pressure. Again, didn't have many squares to work with, but again, great positioning by AT, forcing pressure on Ellie. There again, you wouldn't see him miss that hit, but again, the better positions the defense are getting in, the more likely we're going to see those defensive
big backhand
hitting
and
mistakes.
Backhand ace. Let's
As
go.
we see Buddy with a
Everything
backhand of
happens
his own.
Everything goes wild now.
Again, we said at the start of this game, may go back and forth quite a bit. We will see some defensive touches and the odd ace from Buddy and Clark, and then you just never know how it's going to go towards the end with Vinny and Ellie getting serves of their own on. Good side out there from Vinny and Ellie. 11 all in this first set in Toulouse, France of the major.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody who's just joining us. Awesome. There's so many people watching this stream. 306, I believe, on Twitch, and around 200 on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube, just thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Vax Sam Live, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We put a lot of effort in this, and I'm happy to have Scott here. I'm happy to have all the production team here, and it's like it was a long organization, but it really worked out. Still, I'm very stressed out. Like, I was very stressed out, but now everything comes together, and I love to see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
12-11 now. We have Vinny here not finishing it, and now we have Clark Marshall on the serve. Good serve, goes up. I think that was pretty clean.
I think Vinny stayed low, and therefore it was high. So therefore, yep, we're going to say high, and now Vinny serving towards Clark. 12 all in this first set in the final here in Toulouse. Big crowd in the background.
Yes, a
Awesome
lot of people online and offline watching.
Wow. Great receive.
What a pull
great
there.
set. Great hit. That's what you need to do. More of that, please. AT are saying in their heads.
Give me a mammoth net. Yeah.
I also want to say on the build of that, from just really people enjoying the stream, just how far we've come, considering 2 years ago we were watching little Instagram lives from majors.
20 people.
20 people watching, and now you have such an amazing setup here with tops.
It's been a long way. It's been a long road, yes.
But and the team, everyone helping out on the side, and the people in the background, no, absolutely awesome. And so cool that so many people are watching now online.
It's another storyline there, but yeah, I'm very happy that we are as far as we are. And here comes the backhand. My God, what a backhand that is.
Oh, what a receive.
And almost
good
brought it up
by
there.
Vinny, just didn't lean back enough. Read the set very well.
But just a little bit back, and then he got it at,
projection for the ball to go up, for then Ellie to get time to get that touch. As we see a reverse of Clark's.
Clark really stepping now, in, showing off.
Hyper focus.
Oh my God.
I think Vinny expected that to jump a little bit more, ended up jamming him a little bit. But hey, sometimes a good reverse can also be a good jam.
Don't forget the jams.
Don't
forget the jams.
Yep.
They are tournament. They are tournament hits.
Yep.
All right. Clark coming in.
Maybe high.
Yeah.
Again, the observers say clean.
They have also a better position there because also Ellie was stepping to the left. Left shoulder goes up, to the right, left shoulder goes up, and you know, can't see it from here.
Big hold now. They need a big hold now from Vinny and Ellie after those couple of really impressive breaks from Clark. Again, we're seeing a lot of variety from Clark. He said
This is
such
a fast-paced game. Like,
that's very
my
true.
God.
Yeah, we're seeing the score go up so quickly, but yeah, we're seeing such variety here from Clark, hitting cuts and reverses, different stances. The drop now. Vinny, good hit, good sets.
Almost had the touch there. A decent position here for.
Look at
Buddy.
this set from Ellie. Really nice. Doesn't give Vinny any more time than he needs.
Yeah.
So therefore giving the defense no more time to read the sets. Just giving him the maximum amount of time that Vinny needs to get prepared for the hits.
And now Vinny's on the serve.
And now Vinny's on the serve. And just like we talked about earlier, just because one team has a lead, things can change very quickly.
Yes, especially if you have Vinny on the serve. That's a rocket. That's not a
Flip it.
bomb. That's a rocket. That's a
Wow.
rocket. I mean,
Again, Clark Marshall, one of the best serve receivers in the world.
and
No
his
question
bandwidth.
about it. And that's maybe the third or second time this game he's been no touched because, again, the serve is just so quick and he has such great range.
Yeah, it's just
As he
crazy.
goes
Look
for
at how they
another-
receive. Backhand.
Wow.
Come on, Vinny, run it down. Now Ellie falls down. Can he make it a hit?
Great look.
Oh my God.
I would just want to emphasize there, look at this set by Clark. Okay,
Oh.
great receive by Buddy, but Clark does so well to adjust his feet, give
Yeah.
Buddy great amount of time to get back to the net. And yeah, Vinny just a little shortening that recovery set. But hey,
This one
great
goes up.
break, an important break for nothing to lose, Vinny
Yeah.
and Ellie. But yeah, really impressive hold there by Clark and Buddy.
Oh my God. 17-15. It's still very close. Everything can change. Like few breaks from Vinny or
Indeed.
Ellie. It's just.
Big hold now, big hold.
I love
as
that.
he fakes the little boot.
Yeah.
Nice boom there by
That's
Vinny.
the pair canis.
Yes.
All right.
I think in the future we're going to see more people do this boot
Yeah.
and then do a proper serve.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's just like, there's been chatter of maybe we should include a rule where you're not allowed to make contact with the ball before you serve.
I don't think we need to change that, but like moving the not receiving person, that is
Moving
like
the non-receiver?
not like they're not allowed to move.
Oh, yes.
But we could make them move actually. But
As we've seen
that's
another really nice
personal
topspin there by
opinion.
Ellie.
Oh, big one.
Yep. Good touch, but unfortunately just doesn't go up.
This is such a fast-paced game. I look at the score every once in a while, and it's like everything changes, and I'm all over the place here. Woo!
Yep.
All right, we have great rounded out here. That reverse and
Come on.
Ellie with
What
the
an
right,
incredible touch by Clark.
and they are back.
Oh!
Oh,
They lip it up. He got a touch?
backhand! No hit zone. Yeah.
Unfortunately, no hit zone.
Yeah.
What an incredible touch there by Clark.
But
Making
Ellie's
him
backhand is just
so
insane.
big, yeah. But hey, yes, it is insane, but Clark and Buddy are serve receiving Ellie's backhand very well.
Yeah. I don't
Again,
know why the people booing, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, we can hear in the background, but
Yeah.
I will just emphasize again, that serve, he gets so much top spin, it comes so quickly,
Yeah.
and I really need to
You can't see it coming.
yeah, really appreciate how well both Buddy and Clark are serve receiving that serve right now.
Now it's a 19-16 lead for assistive touch, and at the moment it looks like they're gonna take comfortably the first set, but I'm very, very happy to see a second set, and probably,
With that said-
hopefully a third one.
With that said, Vinny is now on the ball.
Yes.
17-19, and things can change very quickly.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Here we go.
We hear the crowd already hyping up Vinny. Was it clean?
Oh my gosh.
Grim. Okay. Ellie also calling with very fair play.
Wow.
Whew.
A great angle.
Yes.
Um,
Also the step, like
such
insane.
range again. Such range on his serve, which makes him again one of the best servers in the world.
he puts just everything on his body into the serve.
Yep. He just gets so much power from
Yeah.
his shoulders rotation and his lower body. It's just so impressive. I mean, another player that we know does, I mean, a load of top players does this so well, but Vinny and Ryder, particularly if you see them serve, they just do so well to incorporate so much of power from their lower body into their upper body, therefore into their serve, and making it sometimes look effortless to get so much power behind their serve.
I would like to see Ryder and Vinny play once, like a tournament.
I
together.
wouldn't.
But I see them add up really well. Good serve there.
Yeah.
Come on, go get.
Oh, big body up. Oh,
great soft.
touch there. No, the rim. No, the rim. Oh my god. But so many defense rallies too. I love to see
I love it. Again, it's like we talked about earlier, Vinny becoming a much more of an all-round complete player, and really nice to see him getting a lot of touches during this game.
I hope they take the set like nothing to lose, but you know, highly depends. If there's like 6-0 lead, it could change everything.
That's an incredible first serve. Again, displaying not just the range, but the speed of how quick he can then toss it and then make contact, his trigger points, and the pace of the serve, just coming so quick.
Yeah, it's
demanding such good footwork and such good touch from the serve receiver. But here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Second serve by Vinny. Can he make another one?
I'd also love to hear the chat's prediction for this game too.
Yeah, for sure.
Good
Please
fakes.
show us. It's 1-1. I don't know if our man for the score is ready for the game, but I don't see him anymore. Yeah, I mean, there's something happening.
1-1.
I don't even know who does it at the moment, because we have a nice system. How like it's 1-1. But yeah, he will figure it out. I hope.
Where is he?
I'm not sure. This one goes up, and now it's 2-1.
We're just looking around for the score.
Yeah, we have a score guy, but I don't know if he knows.
Alex. Yeah, thank you. Can you?
Okay. Yeah, he got the
Another
score
great
got the score
backhand
right.
serve. That
Oh.
looked like rim to me.
Yeah, it was rim.
Yeah.
They're gonna take it to observer.
Looks like
100%
rim to
now.
me. Buddy's quite adamant it's clean. I'd love to see a replay on that. Can we get a replay potentially?
That's a very good question. I have no idea.
Okay, then we cannot get a replay. A naked eye. It looks like.
For me, it also looked very rimish.
I think the observers coming together are not confident, so I think it's probably going to be a redo. As we can see the mic underneath the net of
Rim,
Buddy.
yes. Gabriel also says rim, but you know
They
it's
say
Gabriel.
rim, however, yeah, it also looked like rim for us, but again, observers weren't in the best position to see, so we're going to be doing a redo.
Yeah.
Ellie, first serve, serving towards Buddy. Probably going to see a backhand again. This time again, great serve, but so well,
Nah.
so well
He was so
received
close.
from Buddy.
If Vinny wouldn't slip his shoulder, he would have a touch there.
I think so.
Oh my god.
They're the margins. But here we go. 2-2. Buddy now
Stop
serving.
tops. Shut up.
Buddy now serving towards, and they're going to play this one. Yep. They're not getting that one. 3-2. Vinny now on the ball.
Huh? Who does the score?
No, it's 3-2.
Yeah, now it's right.
Yeah, now it's right.
It's clean. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you. All right, here we go. Scored perfect. Vinny on the ball, serving towards Clark Marshall.
Good
as
serve.
he steps out, and really nice right cuts. However,
Okay.
just
fair
as
point
like we
that he
had in
makes.
game one, they hit a serve. However, they hit a serve. Buddy now complaining and a little bit annoyed they couldn't play that first serve.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about that after this serve.
And there's another banger.
Yep. How did that go between them?
They are just stuck to each other, but it goes
Still went
just
between.
into this
Great
like
received by Clark.
it's like this Y position, and they're still going
Still went between them.
through the gap.
So,
Crazy.
a little update on what happened there. We saw it also happen in game one. Vinny hits a serve. It wasn't a great serve. It got serve received, whether it be bad or just, it got a good serve received by Clark or whoever was serve receiving it. However, the observer then calls a foot violation, a toe drag, which therefore, as we see a great break by Assistive touch.
Vinny's reaction to that.
As we see a great touch there by Assistive touch. But yes, they called a foot drag, which therefore the observers called it bad, which then, of course, Assistive touch were a little bit angry at because they want to play that point because they had such a good receive.
Still,
and
it's
now
an active
giving,
call.
and now giving Vinny the opportunity for now to hit another banger on the second serve, which Clark ate up and got the hold. And just as we see AT get a break, they're now back on the ball. Nice
Good serve there.
reverse. Good hit. Looked good to me. Buddy's calling rim. I had clean.
Max.
It's probably going to do a redo again.
Yeah, they come together and.
Buddy's adamant that it was rim, but again, I think his serve earlier was rim, so we're going to do a redo.
Yeah, we couldn't see it.
Or they're calling clean.
Oh,
Clean.
right.
Yes,
I thought so too, to be honest, but
I thought so too.
4-4
But
now.
again, all subjective. Hurry hard, these details. That's why we have observers. So thank you the observers that are observing this final in Dan, Max, and Ben Dantowitz, all from the US. As Ellie
cuts it.
hits a cut of his own.
My
oh
God.
my gosh. What
And
a
with-
lovely, lovely cut.
What a force he cut that ball.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and the crowd is having it now. The crowd is
yes.
having it.
As we see Benny Backler in the background with the drums.
Yeah, it looks like a meme bear. I love it.
Goes for another cut, this time just clipping front rim.
Second serve here, backhand.
Wow.
It's dangerous backhand.
So much top.
Ah, such a good position.
Yep.
Oh.
I think they just both, Vinny and Ellie, just read the set a little bit too late and didn't get into defensive touch quick enough to be able to get their hand up early enough to get the touch.
Yeah, but Ellie was so close, like.
It wasn't far away for sure. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
5-5. Good serve.
Nice receive.
Back.
Wow.
Oh!
Unbelievable touch by Vinny.
Back to bad footer.
No,
No
unfortunately,
hit
it's a no hit
zone.
zone call.
But it looked very, it looked very, very inside. No, and Vinny just realizing it.
Incredible rally. Some great touches. Some great recovery sets, but unfortunately, a no hit zone violation there.
Yeah.
I think it looked like, it was his right foot. Ben is now saying to Vinny, it was his right foot. Tough one. But hey, very close game.
Yeah.
Assistive touch up the mini break and serving at 6-5.
6-5.
We're going to play that one.
Yeah, they're going to take it. And now. Oh, what a big body touch there. My God.
Here, I watched the set here on this instant replay. I just think Ellie gives Vinny a little bit too much time.
Yeah.
He doesn't need this much time. He's so ready.
Yeah.
It just gave Clark and Buddy loads of time to read that set and get in good defensive positions.
You can't do that against assistive touch.
Nope.
They're still
They're
like
so good at reading the
so
set.
strong
You need to
at
give
reading the
them
set.
as little time as possible to read that set.
Soft touch was illegal though. Yeah, it was like a downwards motion. I think that too, but
if I'm honest, I wasn't paying too much attention if it had started going down. But
no, I think also we saw it in replay. It was like doing the curve already.
Okay.
So no good.
Yep. Buddy.
Watch on. Go.
My God, does he get it?
Great decision. I don't think they can call that on a redo.
No, I would not do it either.
Quite a good decision. Not the great execution by Vinny.
Yeah.
Wants to get that a little bit lower or just a little bit further from the net, so it gives no opportunity for Clark for the rundown. But hey, 6-7, I believe, and Vinny on the ball.
First one goes on to the front rim.
6-7, second serve. Vinny preparing a second serve of his own.
All right.
Somebody says that it wasn't no hit zone. He was in before, but then adjusted after. Again, hard. We don't have instant replays.
I think Vinny was asking Ben about this, and he confirmed that he was at the start in the zone and then adjusted. So it could be like.
I saw the adjustment, but still think he was barely on the line. Again, so hard to tell in these margins, but again,
Also
we have
from our perspective.
thankfully have observers here, and they're giving us a good job. Hard to tell everything in real time.
2 breaks now for assistive touch. Let's see if they can.
I was ready for the blast.
7-8 now again. They turn and
Good set. He gave him a nice options there, and then he chose the right one. He could have pulled it, but he just hit it open just to miss Buddy, who was a little bit sitting too much on his pull there.
Ellie's kind of a like crowd magnet. They're
As he
really
goes
hyping
for
it up.
Another really top spin. Again, it's hard to tell on the stream, but I'm telling you right now that this top spin backhand serve is
not
so
easy to
quick.
receive.
He gets so many top spin rotations that when it hits off the net, it shoots off the net.
It's
At
crazy.
such a greater velocity than when it enters the net. It's very
actually
hard
crazy.
to serve receive. But Buddy and Clark are
Wow,
doing a
another
very
one.
good job of it so far, as we see right here. There's the big backhand.
And what, like, it's back to backhand.
Yep.
It is the time of the year. Everybody plays backhand. We saw so many crazy
lefties.
backhand serves.
We have Fabi Klaus.
Fabi Klaus
Yeah.
with a lot of cut on it, actually.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
guys,
Learn
This-
the backhand. No, I think. Hey,
stop. Put
Stop
your
what you're
left
doing
hand
right
away.
now.
Put your left hand away. Only backhand. Only backhand. Oh,
Off Wenger.
only backhand. Only backhand.
Oh.
All right, buddy. Now second second serve.
Nice. Good flick there by Ellie.
Yeah.
Unfortunate the ball didn't go up there. Buddy and Clark were quite well placed. But here we go. Vinny on the ball. I'll say it every time because you know that he can go on some streaks.
It's danger zone. It's
7-9.
100% danger zone.
Yep. And that's good. You could just see there as Vinny fakes the left, Clark take a little step, and that just gives Vinny that little room of opportunity, which then led to Clark having not the best touch.
But what about his toss?
Toss was perfect lateral, and therefore was a good.
Big
oh
one. Oh,
my
he
gosh.
touched it.
Great serve again.
Yeah.
Good receive this time. Unfortunately, couldn't get a break there. Really
But
good.
They really cut the streak down. Like Assistive Touch did a
They're
good job.
doing a lot better. Yeah, they're ending his momentum early, which
My
is
God.
really impressive to
Do
see.
you know this guy?
I know this guy. I love this
Stockholm
guy.
Spikes.
But
Crazy.
no, again, they're doing really well breaking Vinny's momentum early. Even if they get one break, as we see Clark hit a cut of his own. As we see Vinny get a break, they're doing really well to now go next serve. Okay, let's focus up and not start a momentum train. Because we heard in the semi-final, he got on that train with 7 aces in a row against Iron
You can't stop him then.
You can't stop him then. So you got to stop him early as he goes for a really nice reverse here.
Oh my God. This is an insane game. I really love to see that. I mean, I would love to see a European team there, but it's still a very good team.
Indeed, indeed. As put on, it didn't change direction, so therefore it was clean.
Does he get it?
Oh my gosh, no way.
My God, if they like,
it felt like the ball just slowed down.
it was slow motion in real
An
life.
opportunity now to get that set, and then
we didn't slow
it
it
was
down.
still a decent set. It landed inside the 7-foot zone from like 30 feet off net. I mean, yeah, really impressive.
Somehow a quick recap is a little bit too late. Yeah, I mean we adapted, but it's like our guy behind the scenes also has a lot to do with switching all the scenes. So bear with us, it will work.
Wow. That's the backhand. So again, we've seen throughout both of these games now, both Buddy and Clark do so well receiving these backhands, both with their footwork and with their touch. But again, if you're tested that many times with your touch, with a ball with so much velocity and topspin on it, it's not going to be a perfect touch every time. And
Never
that's
saw
what we
that
saw
like
there.
on such a consistency ever.
I
That
agree.
backhand.
Yep. And you
Look
see
at
it
this.
again, Buddy.
Just a little bit too high.
Yep. Just needed to lean back that little bit so that ball's going up. Because again, they're reading the set really well.
It was just against his knees.
Yep.
Oh!
Another good serve. Another good break. Assistive touch now serving 12-11. Buddy Hammond to Vinny with a backhand of his own this time.
What is going on? Like
Incredible set that Vinny unfortunately lips up. Great opportunity here to
and
break.
Clark is killing that.
And they do.
Did you see his jump too? It
That's
was
not a
casual
cross step.
avoiding.
That's a jump.
Yeah. It's just
That's the jump. Look at this lovely hit. This is what you can do when you're 6'3" and or 6'4" and very agile.
yes, very true.
Reach middle of the net and then
Jump over the whole field. It
jump
doesn't
over
matter.
the net. That wasn't even a jump for him. That was just a little step.
Yes.
Here we go. Big break there for AT. 3-1.
All right, Buddy on serve. We saw a crazy cut from him, ending a set. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what he brings to the table. 2 points still in the front, and this is kind of the way it goes all the time. It's just those 2 points, they
Going
have
back
it
and
and they
forth.
take it.
Another good decision to hit on Vinny. This time hitting it way out of reach of any possible rundown from Clark Marshall. Good decision, good execution. Vinny on the ball. 12-13 here in the second set in the final in Toulouse, France, between this Canadian and American team. Wow.
Wide cut, but Clark is receiving it very casually.
All right, a couple of things I want to note here. What an incredible receive by Clark. Look at him not bite. He doesn't bite to any of Vinny's fake. He knows he's in a good position. He's between his range of point A and point B, and he just leans. Just leans.
And his receiver was like
and then
that, so
comes back.
perfect touch there.
Exactly. He leans and then bang. As soon as he sees that toss, quick shuffle and takes the receive. Really great job.
Oh, what a reverse.
Just
I mean, it wasn't too wide to be honest, but it slipped over Vinny's hand.
it was quick and enough of a jump to now give a really bad and a really difficult touch for Vinny.
Yeah.
But yeah, incredible receive there by Clark.
Yes.
And we're seeing him adapt to Vinny's serve, and we need Vinny to get back on his train that he's tried to or we've seen throughout the whole day.
Oh,
See
good
an
serve.
Incredible serve again by Clark.
Oh, he couldn't hit it. It feels so bad. It feels so bad.
Unfortunately,
Come on,
receive.
Ellie. Get it together. Come on. Little timeout. Bring it back.
Yep.
Yeah, timeout.
Unfortunately, hitting error. We're going to see now Vinny and Ellie take a timeout.
Oh.
16-12 down now.
Yeah. And the crowd is having it. I guess a big party. And we have the badge in the background leading it. What can we tell today? Like, we have seen the Hilltop like falling out of the tournament really early, actually, against a German team that nobody would probably think of that they would kick it out. And yeah, Rainbow Warriors, they were really strong. Also, Rainbow Warriors, Fabi Klaus, known for his strong backhand.
Yep.
He also heard a lot of tips from Ellie today. And then after the game, he said like, "Hey, did the tips work out?" And like Fabi Klaus, yeah, very much. So I love those little
Backhand
tips.
bros staying together.
Yeah, forever. Backhand
Yes,
forever.
I think the big storyline so far here in Toulouse is Einsing and Simmer being the only team to go 6-0 in pool play in the power pools of obviously very difficult matches. We also have Rainbow Warriors beating Hilltop in the round of 16 and then going on to beat Port Combien in 2 in the quarterfinals. Ronja and Lauda continue on their dominance in the women's scene, especially Lauda winning now this major with a different partner, beating Tiramisu of Austria. But now we're back into the action in the final. 16-12, Clark hitting a very nice reverse.
That's it works.
That lips up
They
a
run
little
it down.
bit. Good opportunity here for another break. This one lips up as well. The touches. Great.
The backhand worked again.
Yep.
It's just
a couple
over.
of untidy hits there, but again, untidy hits because the serving pressure, but also the defensive pressure was so good. Great run down by Buddy, great touch. Great set by Clark, giving Buddy enough time to come back and touch. Unfortunately, lipping up. Vinny with a really nice set. Good communication and getting the all-important hold. We
Probably
might see
goes
them play
high, but
this
he's still
one.
gonna take it.
What a touch by Vinny.
Vinny did touch it, but couldn't like put a lot of momentum in it, so he brings it back. You know, difficult.
Great
Both
read.
production commentary are superb. Good job and huge thanks, guys. Yeah, I really
you
appreciate
for
it.
watching.
Eisenträger Sima, I'm not sure if they made it to the 3rd place, but yeah, I can see anyone, so I will write it in the chat afterwards.
Because of course, third place takes the automatic pro bid to the Spikeball Pro Series at the end of this season.
Not gonna take it now. Second serve here for Buddy Hammond. Recently got surfballer.
Serve ball of the year? No, I'm joking. But did hit an absolute banger in the last point when it was 21-20 in the first set against Rainbow Warriors. Let's see if he can hit another one now.
If you're wondering, that's all photographers that's stepping through.
Yep.
But we love them. We need them. And another
great serve, however, again by Buddy, putting on enough pressure to force a not great serve receive, forcing a good recovery set from Vinny. But
Ellie's not
unfortunately,
happy with himself now.
Another hitting mistake there by Ellie.
Yeah.
As Buddy does another backhand of his own.
Set is decent.
Great set by Ellie.
Oh, what a
Incredible
touch.
by Buddy.
Buddy up.
Great touch by Ellie.
My God, what a rally we have.
Wow. Pull.
Oh.
And it went in between the legs of Vinny.
Oh, what is happening here? We have perfect replay here. Let's go. Let's watch that. Let's
What
get
an
out.
incredible hand by Buddy for that first defensive touch.
If I
And
would
then
explain somebody around that, I would just show them this rally.
This rally, yes.
My
Just
God.
say that recovery set by Vinny was a little bit off net by Ellie, forcing Ellie to play into Clark, who was very well positioned.
Ellie has too much pressure. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Once again,
Hey, he's already done so well
very
today
well.
to get this far, but yeah. Hey, 14-19, and you know what I'm going to say?
it's
Vinny serving.
Oh yeah, I thought it's a great time for a break.
No, yeah, okay,
You tricked me into it. You tricked me.
I built that up all day. But now is a great time for some breaks, plural.
Yes. 14-19. This is the time for Vinny. He needs to shine. And he does. And he freaking does.
There's the difference. Look on this time. Clark gets in the middle. Great, good in a good position, but then he bites on the left. Look, and bites.
Yeah,
now
and
opening up that
it's
gap
so quick.
for
It's so quick.
Vinny to hit that right. And again, Vinny's trigger point being so quick.
My God.
Now, yeah, and Vinny does what Vinny does.
You know.
As Vinny now goes for a lefty this time.
Yes.
Good break. 15-19.
Everybody, make sure to also follow the account. If you have a Twitch Prime subscription, it is free to subscribe and it would help out the channel a lot. And I will be really thankful. But
Support
another
this
great
incredible
serve
man.
there. Wow. Woo! 2014 now.
Support this incredible man of everything he does. As I touch his knee, but you guys can't see on stream.
Yeah, he's touching my knee. I can confirm. And I like it.
Okay.
All right. We
Good
come
break,
back.
but again, just as we talked about, cutting that momentum down.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Vinny hits an absolute banger. Okay, but then hey, Buddy and Clark staying together. Okay, he can have one, but we're not allowing him more than two.
Yeah.
Great serve receive, great hold. That's going to be Vinny's last opportunity to take hold of this game.
Clark Marshall on the serve. This hits rim.
So now,
Ellie.
Ellie or bust. Let's see, baby. Nothing to lose. He's had an unbelievable day. Already
Sexy
getting to the
roundnet.
finals.
Come on.
Already getting to the finals here with Vinny. But hey, just
lot
like
of pressure.
just like their team name is, hey, 15-20 down.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose. Let's go, baby.
Didn't say that. My God. And the
Unbelievable
backhand
backhand.
hits.
Great serve
But that
receive
looks
by
like
Clark.
and it's over.
Great,
My God.
Great serve receive.
Still great play.
set.
Great play.
Final.
Great play here.
Thank you everybody coming in,
Woo!
watching this stream. What a day.
We did it.
What a great final.